Drinking straight out the A bottle. Do I look like a motherfucking role model to a kid looking up to me? Life ain't nothing but bitches and money, cause I'm the type of that's built to last. If you fuck with me, I put my foot in your ass. I don't give a fuck cause I keep telling. Yo, what the fuck are they yelling? Gangsta, gangsta. I never really made an entire video talking about how much Tupac's music means to my life. So anybody who's seen my other videos would know that I'm a huge fan of Tupac. He's a huge inspiration. And I'm very sick of motherfuckers like Wack 100, Lil Yachty, and Kodak Black disrespecting him and his legacy. So let me just explain why Tupac is known as a legend. A reason why lots of people consider Tupac as the greatest rapper of all time is because he literally made more than 500 songs during that short amount of time he was here. He had a variety of different things to rap about. Yes, it is true that he did rap about the hoes, sex, drugs, and money in some songs, but he had a hell of a lot more meaningful songs more than anything. Tupac's legacy and music will never fucking die. He's way better than most of these newer fake-ass rappers we have in mainstream today, who use a bunch of autotune and literally sound like they have a dick in their mouth whenever they rap. Don't get me wrong, we do have a few great new school rappers, such as J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Schoolboy Q, A$AP Rocky, Big Sean, and a few others. But even they would agree that they can never compare to Tupac. Tupac inspired many great newer rappers to make music. Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Lupe Fiasco, Big Sean, Schoolboy Q, etc. They've even said that they probably wouldn't be rapping if it weren't for Pac. Tupac also inspired Eminem to rap, and he said that Pac is a huge inspiration on his entire fucking rap career. If you're new to hip-hop, I'll give a list of some lyrical songs by Tupac that y'all should check out. Dear Mama, Life Goes On, Me Against the World, Nothing to Lose, Late Night, California Love, Two of America's Most Wanted, Part-Time Mother, If My Homies Call, Brenda's Got a Baby, etc. Just give Tupac's full albums a listen when you get a chance. If you want to be a true fan of hip-hop, then you cannot sleep on Tupac, Biggie, Ice Cube, or Snoop Dogg. Yes, it is true that Snoop isn't as good as he used to be, but listen to his 90s shit and pay attention to his punchlines, lyricism, and storytelling. My recommendation to everybody is to check out Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style or Dr. Dre's The Chronic. Those two albums are known as hip-hop classics. And when it comes to Tupac, the first albums I'd recommend y'all check out is Me Against the World and Strictly for My N-Word. Pac is the only rapper who has a song that makes me cry almost every single time I listen to it. Dear Mama means a lot to me, and I really take the lyrics in, and they hit me deep. There's just something about Pac's music that no other rapper can compare to him. Tupac always will be an iconic character, a legend who marked, inspired, and guided many generations. On top of being one of the best rappers in music history, he was an artist of many talents and a committed businessman. Besides being an MC, he was also an actor, a poet, a philosopher, a lyricist, and a political activist. All of this before he died at the age of 25 on the 13th of September 1996 in Las Vegas. But some people still believe that Tupac is still alive and is hiding in Cuba or some shit like that. But I don't believe that's true, because him hiding from everybody would make him a pussy, and Pac was not a pussy at all. He was a very cool dude who always kept it real. Tupac is still alive! Listen, I wish Tupac was still alive too, but he's not. Just let the man rest in peace. Pac himself even said in his song, Only God Can Judge Me, that he'd rather die like a man than live like a coward. Don't you think that him hiding from everybody would make him a coward? And Yeah, I mean, him faking his own death would make him a coward. Tupac is an institution where music was only one of his features. He spoke a lot on behalf of a whole community, becoming an activist for social equality. Tupac was also committed to women's rights, the rights of mothers, disabled people, and the ill. There's no need for words to understand why Tupac was a legend. His work says it all. In his song called Changes, which any real hip-hop lover knows of that song, he talked about a society that never changes and which is not ready to change. With so much poverty, stabbings, murders, racism, etc. That song shows that Tupac was some sort of a visionary, since the situation he explains remains the same 2 decades later. Kendrick Lamar describes Tupac as his spiritual father. He also represents the West Coast, shares the same principles, and approaches the same issues going on in the world. On a deeper level, Kendrick said he has a strong relationship with Tupac, to the point where he saw Pac in his dreams when he was 21. And in this dream, Tupac told Kendrick Lamar to pursue a rap career. Tupac spoke and lived with passion and conviction. He had a lot of amazing leadership qualities and possessed the hearts and ears of millions of people. Tupac also had a great sense of humor and a magnetic personality. In his Clinton Correctional Facility interview, he talked about getting phone calls from powerful prison gang leaders asking for his leadership, and they were telling him that they were ready to mobilize, and how in over his head he felt from it all. Tupac portrayed the full range of the human condition, more so than any other rapper. His songs touch upon all aspects of life. He talked about his mother, being depressed and isolated, being carefree and happy to be alive, about being murderously angry, and much more. Tupac was, and still is, the most soulful rapper, the most artistic of them all. Tupac shifted rap from a genre merely about murder, scoring with women, getting rich, and being a G, to a genre about much more. About simply being a human being who goes through struggles and has seen and experienced lots of shit in his short lifetime. Oh, and here's a fun fact. Tupac was also put in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame about a month or 2 ago. And I just think that's very awesome. Pac deserves to be put on that list, and anybody who says otherwise is a fucking dumbass who doesn't respect legends or the genre of hip-hop. The legacy and music of Tupac will always live on with all the real hip-hop lovers out there. Well, this video right here was me talking about the legacy and music of Tupac Shakur. He's been my favorite rapper for the longest time and will probably always remain my favorite rapper. If y'all respect this legend and his music, then feel free to press that like button, and I will see all of you again with whatever video I have in store for the next one. Peace out, everybody. Tupac for life, bitches.
How many brothers fell victim to the street? Rest in peace, there's a heaven